At question 1 of 18 from the final exam review part 1. So in question 1, we're asked to focus on this word problem. What I like to do is come to the end. For how many miles did he drive the truck? So how many miles? And we see the answer is in miles. Okay, so we know what we're answering. It's not about the cost, it's about the miles driven. Ryan rented a truck for one day. There was a base fee of $19.95. That's a one-time payment that is made. So that's a fixed cost that'll be made one time. It has no variable associated with it. There was an additional charge of 84 cents for each mile. So we're looking for words like for or per. That's going to be our slope, our rate of change, 84 cents. And then Ryan had to pay a total of $176.19. That's what we're told when he rented the truck. So then, from this, we're going to determine how many miles. The equation we can set up is that the cost, we could use this X and Y, I like to stick with that. We could use C, but that the cost is going to be the $19.95 plus an additional, right, that's that word additional, is to add 84 cents. So it's going to be 0.84 in terms of dollars, because everything we have is in terms of dollars, not cents. So sort of a conversion there. 84 gets moved to how many dollars is it? For each mile driven. And so that's a per, that's a multiplication that's going to occur, right, per mile. So we multiply by the number of miles. And if you want, you could define your variables. This is the cost, and X is miles. So that when we know we solve for X, that what we have is miles, that's always helpful. Okay. And now we can put in the additional piece of information. How much was the cost? So I guess maybe we really didn't need a Y. The total cost was $176.19. And so we just need to solve this equation for X, the number of miles. Subtract 1995. $176, and it's good practice when you're, especially when you're in an exam, to go ahead, use your calculator, even if you can do it sort of in your head, 156.24. That does help us focus on the problem solving part, not have to worry too much. Now this part we don't have to put in our calculator, that's just going to be 0, right? So 0 plus 8.84, so 0 is when we're adding, nothing's going to happen, that's the identity. And then the next step is to divide by 0.84, and we focus on that because that's going to cancel that. That's going to make that 1x that we want. So we do that over here. Notice I've left my answer over here in my calculator. So now I can just go divide, and it brings up that answer, 0.84. So the number of miles is 186. And that's what we're going to put in here. And that's question number 1.